Good morning. This is 9:12. This is 5 a.m. It's 9:12 a.m. on Thursday, August 20th. Both starts with A. Coffee. 20th, 2020. This is again another test taking. This is as a matter of fact, this is take number 2 for this morning. Let's go back here on our top down and let's see. We're going to start with. We were talking about a timer chart. Okay. I guess I didn't have audio on. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that, sir. Anyhow, what we talked about is a double outside bar reversal at the all-time peak. So all-time ATH all high. That's very, very worth noting. And if you go inside, or what happened inside of the day, you see the setup they gave us. There we go. This is a 1135, 1145 range. It makes a marker. This is chance of going from IB, if you want to write this thing down, IB high to first extension, which is HX1 versus HX2. This odds are 75% approximately. This odds are about 50%. As us being told by none other than our infamous Island Johnny. With a bottle on the other hand, exactly. The wrong bottle, exactly. So, how does a move like this happen? Have to have a catalyst. What happened at this time? That was the Fed meeting notes. Fed notes, that's what I'm seeing. So that caused it that, and of course, that was a nice coin, but look what happened after that. So it was issue for me, am I going to get long, I'm going to stay long, or I'm going to cover my PMT. I decided to actually short it. So we'll see. I think this is a nice comeback. Here's my thinking. My bias is going to be seasonality should be long into Labor Day. So maybe it's a 2 to 3 day pullback. Let's see how that happens. Okay, we got to watch that. Johnny, I will get to them in a bit. Not right now. Not a priority right now, sir. I'm in the middle of a video. Okay, I'm sorry, sir, but that's how it works. Okay, so let's move on quickly. Sideways, nothing crazy. Outside bars there again on the Dow Jones. Sideways on Russell and Transportation. Those of you who've been with me, you know how these two are crucial to me. This is a forward economy on a discounted basis, and this is a risk on, risk off. And we were actually peaked back here. So that was a little bit of a signal already that something's going on. That's utility, don't worry about that. That's for me is more of a bond issue. This is more closer look without the noise there. You can see what's going on. Why didn't we even peak? Forget intraday that we closed. I understand that part. Why didn't we continue peaking? Especially this part. Now, part of the problem we have also is concentration. We have a few names where everybody's parking money. Why? They're telling us something's happening long term. Something's coming down long term problem. That's why the big money is parking it where? Where's good management, good products, good balance sheet. Who are those? Stocks like FANG. Proven record, huge balance sheet, excellent teams. And been on the block a few times. Yeah. All right. We're still on the buy here. I suspect that's going to change. This is telling me that. This tells me the participation. Big names are not, only big names are being participated. A lot of Bauer stocks, they're getting rotated out. And you can see where we were ending. We were around, I think, -2 or so yesterday. 17, no, 18. That's 19, right? Let's go to 18. We were at, sorry. We were at -2, went to negative almost 5, 4.6, so that's not good. And you can see the peak there. This usually comes ahead. You can also see it here. This is different scale because this is weekly. This is all-time highs. I'm saying 2 highs. You can see almost an inverted saucer, if you will. Okay, you can see like an arc on top, like umbrella. Way before the price got all-time high. So I think it wants to take a breather. We'll find out. Bump up here. I think this should be this morning. Yeah, that's this morning. There's a bump up here on the VIX, and that's quite a bit. That's a 2 sigma move. That's quite a bit. Remember, these natural vibrations recur. You got to think about them, how they're coming back, why they're coming back, where are we heading. It's all involved of all charts. think about it. Here's your Russell. This is something else. Something. No, we don't have anything up today. Why? Something is off here. I don't know. Okay. No. We don't have a value yesterday. How could that be? How could that be? I didn't touch that. No. Hold on. Yeah, that's yesterday. Well, I guess I haven't traded there yet. 1 second. Let me check something. Sorry, guys. Gotta go through this. Y18. This doesn't make sense. Murray, what are you doing, Murray, going on today? These are 20. Yes, there you go. That makes sense now. What happened? Who touched that? Tico? Must be Tico. All right. Edging up a little bit askew. Not much there. Yeah. Maybe we're going to have a later secondary buy. Buy of the puts. This is a long puts tail risk. Okay. Very quickly. I don't care about trend. Let's go here. We pull back. Huge diversions. Okay. One more huge divergence to go through, which is, there you go, whatever it is. Okay, there we go. Hallelujah. You see that? This is the high, okay? This itself was a divergence. You see that high? Okay, so here's a proof. Now, I'm not saying we're going to drop like this. That was the introduction of COVID and the proof of incompetence and ignorance, or at least willful ignorance, by certain people who shall remain faceless and nameless. But anyhow, it's sad. It's not funny. It's very sad. But maybe it took that for everybody to realize. Well, I've been pounding the table for 3 years now on social media. All right, another divergence there. This is more pronounced. This is more meaningful because it's recent. Okay, the divergences that are very far back is meaningless, in my opinion. But again, opinions are a dime a dozen. All right, let's move on to news. Very, very quickly here. See what we have on the jobless claims. How did it come in? Where did I go there? 1 second. Where's my news? There we go. Let's see what jobless claims. It's 8:20. Let's wrap this up. Okay. Big numbers tomorrow. We're going to take a look at this one. Existing homes, but obviously today, jobless claims was the number that we've been waiting for. Came at 1,000,001. Wow. Yeah. I think these are the beginning of the secondary pressure. There'll be tertiary too. We'll leave that probably late October, that timeline, because it'll come in cycles. But more layoffs are happening because different sectors get hit, and some areas cannot recover geographically, so there's more layoffs there, and so on and so forth. Okay, overnight. Let's go through overnight. This one went a little bit faster. I like that. Hold on. Let's close that. Let's go back here to my chart up here, Jack. Okay, quick glimpse of that you need if you're in a position. This is what I put together for overnight. Last night I cleaned it up. As you could see, the reason I do this is because I want to be able to comment about these levels. I wouldn't know until I open it. These are 30 minutes. A lot of professional money managers who trade look at everything at 30 minutes. Not smaller. Okay, the boat is too big. And it does the same thing is true about ES and NQ. Obviously, this needs to be NQ, Jack. It's getting better. Well, fixed stick fonts and all that. Motifs will come last. As I said, we're not a marketing company. We have no interest in making it look pretty. What we care about is the content. I mean, look at this size of small. But key point here. What happened here? This is the FOMC moment. 1430. That was a big bar. It hit it. Went down. Look how nicely it moved in the Sigma channels. -1, -2. All right. I'll leave this on with this desktop. So at night we can refer to it if need be. Okay. That's assuming I'm here, because I can't leave it on this. It'll be a little flash. Look at the cost there. So all this recovery went away. There's a cost there. So I expect a down move here. Okay. Here's your ES. I built 1, 2 here. Oh, we had AQ, just built ES here. You could see there's your MBS. It's failing to handle that. Look at the MBS dropping. This is, by the way, how you learn indicators. Different texture, different day, different context. Watching it. There's no books for this. It's called experience. You gotta be in a battle zone. Okay. was it Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone? Great book, great book. Okay, some retest failures have been done. Now look at what's the longer picture. The slope, what's happening with the slope? Remember, derivative guy. You're a derivative guy. You're here. So what is more important than derivative? Delta P over delta T. Remember that in calculus? There's your price or versus over time. The changing price versus changing time. That's your slope. Now, except we're not equal time, so it's a complex. This is a complex slope. Okay, it's not a linear slope, if you will. There's a calculation. But look what's happening to it. Slowly, imagine it's beginning to arc like that. Okay, slowly. Remember, it's very slow. So look what, and it's violated. Keep that in mind. Okay. There's a little bit more noise level, smaller blocks coming through. These all need to be one more verified this weekend. My problem is native. We have a whole game plan on what we're going to do and why. Especially with experience that Nancy and I got on our end from feedback from you guys for the logins and all that. So we're going to rethink some of that. And he's moving to California by end of a month, and he's buying a little farm and doing all the renewable, everything renewable setup. He got a 3D printer a couple of years ago. He's done incredible stuff. That's why my work is not done. That's what happens when you have two genius brothers. Oh, my other one, Nancy, you lost that battle. Hold on, Corey, he's picking up my. See, these guys have got me down. They're doing better than I am doing. Okay, but hey, Fabry, you need this. That means Fabry, right your check. I don't know. I didn't know I have so many cousins, by the way. The other one is getting there. Nancy, guess what? The little knock is going to LA. Corey is going to do a deep learning. He had a project for a client. It's a deep learning. He wants to do an OTF with deep learning. So we're going to start the OTF 3. You could be in this journey with us. We'll find out. It'll probably get us about a year though to get there. Yeah. But it would be such that he would predict what it's supposed to do. And we'll be working on these. Predict what these numbers are going to be. One fine-tune more even. So, but it's a totally different concept. Yeah. Well, I mean, Corey and I worked on AI before. So, neural nets. The low here, nice bounce. Okay. We got a cross there. Not significant yet. It's soft. Why? It wasn't too wide. It's already come down. So I still in my short opinion right now. This one, you got a red one, so we got to put this in. Now, there was a trade last night. This line was off at that. Okay, you got to see the cross. You can't do it afterwards. You have to see the cross. Why? Because this is how the trade comes to tick, 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 tick as each bar completes. Okay, so you got to see the cross. Now, this is a red. Sorry. All right. Charts were updated. Well, I'm trying to get back on the groove as fast as I can with everything else that's going on. Very busy on the TCM front too. That's the Tico Capital Management LLC. We made some headways there. I gotta get to it. Some emails. Aside from that, I'm good. This ends our briefing. We're gonna be posting it. Again, we did this just to get a feel about how this layout would look. How much more easier it was.